This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in South Richmond. Today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath home. This home is located here on a really eclectic block. There's some other renovation going on here in the block. Here directly in the middle of the frame, my real estate buddy Francisco listed a renovated property. The one that we're going to look at is renovated as well. So there's a lot of investor activity here, bringing a lot of these older neighborhoods back to life with amazing new renovations. As I pulled up, I saw here on the left, we have a home that has a little collection of stuffed animals on the front porch and peeking out the second floor window. Not something you see every day. And then behind me, we actually have a house with a metal roof, but it is a pink roof. Definitely not something you see every day. And a garden right here as well. We are in the city limits of Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody has a full-blown garden. This home is listed by Sebastian, who was in my office, and he was kind enough to allow us to come in. Today is the first full day that it's been on the market. You can see we have a really nice curb appeal. Great pop there with that red door. And this home is brick on 3 sides. We've got a little bit of vinyl on the back and a really unique floor plan. One of the things that we are seeing today, which is about 1 year into our pandemic, is a lot of tenants are having pain. A lot of tenants have lost their jobs, have had a reduction in hours, therefore have not been able to pay rent. There are some amazing assistance programs that are available. I know because I had one that I dealt with last week, and they're going to cut a very sizable check for one of my tenants that was seriously past due in the rent. And I say that because I know that some of my viewers are landlords, and I'm sure some of your tenants are behind. So it's important to reach out to some of the housing counseling outlets, maybe social services in your area, and ask them about rental assistance programs. I only had to fill out like 3 documents, and it was a very easy process. Make life a whole lot easier for landlords and tenants alike. One other thing I wanted to share is there is a lot of activity now in the wholesale genre of real estate. Basically, that's businesses, individuals that want to get contracts on houses way below market value, typically, and then they'll turn around and they will flip those contracts to other investors that will actually do the work, do the rehab on those homes. So there's a lot of that going on. If you are a property owner, whether you be a landlord or a person that actually lives in your property, it is a much smarter way financially to go ahead and expose your home to the entire marketplace and to not go that route, because the more people that see your home, the better your chances of getting a stronger offer and ultimately more money. Okay, we've got a gorgeous kitchen here, granite countertops. I love what they did here with the open floor plan. Enough space here for probably a good 4 or 5 bar stools. They've got 3 there, so you could probably get another one in there. We've got LVP here on the floor. I'm going to show you this unit. I want to talk more about this when we go outside, but I wanted you to see that because I'm going to reference that unit here in a few moments. Okay, I love what I see so far. We've got an amazing looking rehab. This is a unique floor plan because we have a first floor bedroom, and that's very difficult to do in some of these older homes. Look what they did here with the refrigerator. They set it back and surrounded it by those cabinets. That's a custom look with the refrigerator, ice and water in the door. Okay, we've got a farmhouse door here that slides. Really smart design because it keeps to having a large door that needs to swing. That's actually a bigger opening than we typically see in a residential application. All right, this is a sizable room here. This would be perfect if someone worked from home or needed space here because of accessibility on the first floor for a family member. We have our back door. A really good size lot here. We've got complete privacy here in the rear and a 8x10 storage building. This is a brand new storage building. I'm going to step down here and go to the side. I wanted to point out a split unit to you. This is a technology that is very often seen in islands and in other countries. We don't see that many of them here in America. Mitsubishi is one of the major manufacturers of it. Notice we have that line that goes up, and ultimately it's going to go over to the front room that I mentioned where we had the indoor unit. That's going to provide heating and cooling. And the reason they did that was whenever we have a home and the builder doesn't want to put in ductwork, maybe we have ceilings that are not as high, or it just logistically is very tough to put in ductwork, that's an option for heating and air. And so those units are efficient, and it's something that we see from time to time. A lot of people here in this area are not familiar with them, but it definitely is a good way to control the heating and air in your individual rooms. Back in the back here, we've got new navy blue vinyl and that red door once again. Have a gorgeous bathroom here on the first floor. This is going to be a 3/4 bath, and I love what they did here. It is nice and bright, gorgeous walk-in shower with a detachable shower head. Got one there, and then of course your main right there. They put the little cubby there for the soap, and just a really good looking design. Some shelving here to the right for linen, and shot here in the corner of this beautiful bathroom. Okay, let's go upstairs and see what we have in store on the second level. One other thing about a rental property, if a landlord decides they want to sell rental property, a lot of people think that you have to sell it vacant. And that's not true. Rental property is commonly sold with a tenant in place. So the lease always conveys with the property, but an investor can buy it with the tenant already in place. Even if they are behind on the rent, we still have buyers that will do that. We have investors that will buy homes even though the tenant may be very delinquent on the rent. Often we can work something out with the tenant, but that's not necessary. And whenever you have a problem, whether it be as a landlord or as an owner, give me a shout. I love to solve problems. It's not all about simply helping buyers and sellers, but sometimes my suggestion is to not even sell or to not even buy, depending on the situation. Buying and selling is not always the right answer. Okay, here we are in bedroom number 2. Now, this is another split unit here. This one is, of course, for this bedroom. So you would independently control the heating and air for this bedroom with that unit. Our closet right here in the corner. Notice we have all solid surface flooring here in this home, built in 1910. Our square footage is coming in at 1536 on this home. And this is a massive room here. The other good thing about this floor plan is you could use this as your primary bedroom, or you could use downstairs. If you did use downstairs, you would have to bring in a wardrobe or something of that nature because there's not one down there now. And then it would, of course, be very functional as a bedroom. All right, love what they did. A walk-in closet, not something you commonly see in this size range home. So that is great space. We've got the window that's there in place so you get good natural light. There's nothing worse than mixing up black and blue socks and then realizing it in a business meeting and you feel really embarrassed because the colors, the color balance wasn't good or the light wasn't good in your bedroom. And natural light, of course, will alleviate that in the walk-in closet. All right, this is a great looking property. If you have questions about this or any other home in the market, my name is Max Williams. It would be my honor to help. Recently, I've gotten a lot of calls from people that have watched for months or years, and I must say, I've got the nicest people that call me, and it really warms my heart when they call and have such wonderful things to say. I really appreciate you and your business. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.